Cha Eun-Woo'S tax case is back in the spotlight after her tax dispute process received widespread attention. Cha Eun-Woo is known to have paid about 13 billion won, then filed a dispute application to ask for a review of the tax determination. But in the midst of the situation, a rumor emerged about a mysterious voice message. And the question now is not only about taxes. Studio microphone who speaks in the voicemail? On social media, there were claims that there was a voice conversation that was said to come from someone who knew about the issue of managing the artist's income. What makes netizens curious? The figure is said to come from the entertainment industry environment. But wait a minute. There has been no verified evidence that the voice is really related to Cha Eun-Woo's case. It is precisely because it is not yet clear that the rumors are increasingly making the public curious. Is there really someone who knows the information from behind the scenes? Or is the recording actually an old conversation that was later linked to Cha Eun-Woo's case because the time was close together? And this is where the story starts to get complicated. Cha Eun-Woo's tax case itself is not a simple matter. The issue relates to the tax treatment of income involving his family's corporate structure. Cha Eun-Woo's side has its own position on the matter, and has now taken the path of dispute through the available procedures. That is, the legal process is still the most important part of this story. So where did the rumors about other artists come from? Not yet known. There is no sufficient basis for naming a person. And it is precisely this vagueness that makes new questions arise. Police Carlight imagine if the voicemail turned out to be genuine. What exactly is it talking about? When was the recording made? Who's talking? Does the person really know tax matters? Or have no relationship at all? All these questions still do not get answers. Therefore, do not immediately believe in pieces of footage or anonymous claims circulating on social media. A person's voice alone is not enough to prove his identity or involvement in a case. But one thing is certain. Cha Eun-Woo's tax case is now again attracting public attention after the filing of the dispute. And if authentic evidence of a voice message actually related to this case emerges, the direction of the news could change drastically. Not because of who the artist is called, but because of what exactly the content of such conversations. So what will happen next? Will Cha Eun-Woo's side give any further explanation? Will there be any clarification on the voicemail? Or does it turn out that the whole rumor about another artist is just a misunderstanding that has gone too far on social media? To date, there is no official answer. And perhaps that is precisely what makes this case still continue to be the subject of conversation. One voice message, one rumor, and so many unanswered questions. Who is the real owner of that voice? That is the question that is now most curious to the public. Note for video narration. The voicemail section and the involvement of other artists are unverified rumors. Do not name a specific artist or say he or she is involved before there is official evidence and confirmation. Police Carlight next round. After rumors of voicemail appeared, the public began to ask, are there any facts that have been missed so far? Attention to Cha Eun-Woo's tax case hasn't died down. After the filing of the tax dispute became news, rumors also appeared on social media about a voice message that was said to involve someone from the entertainment industry environment. But precisely at this point, the public should pause. There has been no official confirmation that the voicemail is related to Cha Eun-Woo's case. There is also no confirmation that a specific artist interfered. Why did the rumor spread so quickly? Studio microphone pieces of sound that spark curiosity. In a story circulating in cyberspace, a voice message is said to contain a conversation about income management issues and business affairs of an artist. Because it emerged when Cha Eun-Woo's tax case was again in the spotlight, some netizens then tried to connect the two. But there is a big problem. The full context of the recording is unknown. Who recorded it? When was it made? Who's talking? And was the conversation really about Cha Eun-Woo? None of those questions have verified answers at this time. Is there any misunderstanding? The other possibility is even simpler. It could be that the voicemail is completely unrelated to Cha Eun-Woo's tax case. Conversation pieces that are detached from context can easily lead to different conclusions when spread across social media, especially when the name of a celebrity is in the spotlight. For this reason, fans are reminded not to spread identities or accusations against other artists based on unverified footage. Balance Scale, his own tax case remains ongoing. Despite the rumors, the case that was actually confirmed was Eun-Woo'S tax dispute process. Eun-Woo had paid about 13 billion won, then applied for a dispute against the tax establishment. It is this process that should be the main focus until there is an official decision. So, for now there are two different stories that should not be confused. First, Eun-Woo'S tax dispute is indeed being processed. Second, rumors about unproven voice messages related to the case. And if one day the voice message really proves to be authentic and relevant to the case, then questions about the other party can be examined on the basis of evidence. But there is one question that still sticks. Why did the rumor appear just when Eun-Woo'S tax case was back in the news? Is it just a coincidence? Is there any misunderstood information? Or is there actually another context that is not yet known to the public? No answer yet. And until there is verifiable evidence, the only safe conclusion is the voicemail is still a rumor and has not been proven to have any connection to Eun-Woo'S tax case. However, if the next official development turns out to reveal something different, the public will certainly again pay attention to this case. Because sometimes the most interesting part of a controversy isn't the rumors that go around. It's the facts that end up being proven. The mystery is solved. If the voicemail wasn't related to Eun-Woo, then why was his name dragged along? The conversation about the rumor of the voicemail actually widened. More and more netizens are questioning the connection between the footage circulating and Eun-Woo'S tax case. But there is one thing to emphasize. There has been no verified evidence that the recording is related to Eun-Woo'S tax case, and there has been no confirmation that other artists are involved. Precisely because there is no certainty, various theories have emerged in cyberspace. Studio microphone 1 recording, many interpretations. The piece of sound that is said to be circulating is a matter of speculation because the full context is unknown. If there really is a conversation about managing an artist's income, the public would want to know. Was that talk made before Eun-Woo'S tax case came out? Or did the recording only appear after the tax controversy became news? The time difference is very important. Without knowing when the recording was made, it's impossible to determine if the conversation has anything to do with Eun-Woo'S case, or if it's just a coincidence. The public began to separate the facts and rumors. Amid the flurry of speculation, some fans began to ask that the public not immediately believe in anonymous information. They judged that tax cases should be resolved through an official process, not based on recordings whose source and authenticity were not yet known. It is also important to prevent other artists from being dragged away for no apparent reason, because once a name appears in a rumor, the information can spread much faster than its clarification. Balance Scale. Then what about the tax case? Beyond these rumors, Eun-Woo'S tax dispute process remains a confirmed development. Eun-Woo had paid about 13 billion won, and then filed a dispute against the tax establishment. Thus, the public will still have to wait for the official process to know how the case will end. Will taxes be retained? Will some of Eun-Woo'S objections be accepted? Or will there be another decision? All that is still waiting for the process. And this is where the mystery of voice messages becomes even more interesting. If it turns out that the voicemail has nothing to do with Eun-Woo'S case at all, then all the speculation that has developed could turn into a big misunderstanding.